The fans here fired up as usual at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Today, a good matchup in the NFC. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go on this cold afternoon in Philadelphia. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL.
This is someone who just seems like every year they just get better and better, Mike, right? I mean, think back, whether it was Alabama to Oklahoma to being a Heisman finalist, going from a backup role to MVP candidate. His development has been fun to watch, and now he's universally considered one of the best all-around quarterbacks in the league, and if they want to leave here with a win, they're going to need him to be just that.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. One incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. They'll use 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and goal. Barkley. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket.
And he's going to be taken down. Couldn't get rid of the football. They turn it over. Stop on 4th and goal.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
Get set. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Again, it's McCaffrey. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. 35. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Hurts. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Hurts and Brown connect, and it's a 1st down for Philly.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
At the 22-yard line.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
There's the tight end, Greg Calcaterra. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. A pistol snap, back to Hurts. That's complete. Tight end got it. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot. Then there's a medium zone option. And then the last resort is just pick up the 1st down with something underneath and get that fresh set of down. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the 1st down. These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that 1st quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter, as they will see what they can do with this 3rd and goal. Saquon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So on 3rd and goal, they run in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket, nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. 3rd and a long way to go.
It's it.
The motion man here is Bourne. On 3rd and long, Purdy to throw. This throw, left side, caught by Kittle. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down. On the return, it's Covey. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They lead it here in the 2nd quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down. To throw, Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Elliott on now for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Eagles move out on top, 14-0.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score, as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
This is caught along the sideline. Nicely done, but right at the line of scrimmage, no gain to show for it. On comes Thomas Morstead as he is on to punt it away for San Francisco. That'll be returnable from the 35. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Eagles offense ready to take over possession of the football. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this 2nd quarter. Looking to run away with this one before halftime. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
44-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Trimming.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. 3rd and 2. Here we go. We'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. They're able to convert by plenty on 3rd and 1.
I know it's early in this game, but my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Now Hurts taking a shot downfield for Smith. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And that'll set up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. He's had a lot of success throwing the ball early. Look at the numbers. Already up over 200 passing yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Eagles. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion.
Saquon
going to try to run it in. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2 unsuccessful. Time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The 49ers offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
Final play of this first half. Here's Purdy. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3.
Jake Elliott to kick off Philadelphia.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Niners offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Again, it's Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jordan Davis gets it for a loss of 7. And now it's third down. Kittle is the man in motion. Third and long. Here's Purdy. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. The 49ers out to punt this one, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. The Eagles offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. From the 33, here's second down and a yard.
At the Niners' 33-yard line.
Now Hurts. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Hurts finding Smith and an Eagle first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big games like this.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
Second down and 3.
At the 13-yard line.
Very good.
Hurts again. This one caught at the 4. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
To the air again. Hurts. He's got his big tight end. Smiling Branson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the two-point conversion.
The Eagles will set up.
They'll look to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for two, and it does not pan out.
Mike, there's not a lot of ways to break this play down other than saying you get the wide open target, you have the play you want, you're aggressive going for two, you just got to catch the ball.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. They'll return this from the 11. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Niners offense getting set to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. A run here with McCaffrey. And this will wind up a Niners 1st down as he takes it to the 35.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. That is Jalen Carter, the Georgia product, barreling in for the sack.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. To throw is Hurts. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It is a big play for the Eagles. 31 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. To throw is Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Again, Hurts. That's taken in. Calcaterra's got it. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now showing over 300 yards passing in this one.
Eagles, 1st down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Great, set. No time.
Hurts will try it again. Down inside the 10. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Barkley. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion. They're going to try to run it in. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Niners offense ready for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Play fake. Now it's Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. They'll give to McCaffrey on the option. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Jalen Phillips that time in there for the sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
The 49ers out for the punt as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Eagles offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong.
Great, set.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Hurts. To the right side, caught by Dotson. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down. Hurts now. He'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
No touch it. No.
On play action, Hurts. And caught. It's Calcaterra. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. We're going to go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
First down.
No touch
First
it.
and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's Hurts. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
No touch it. No touch.
On play action, here's Hurts. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Down and 10.
Great. No.
They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion.
Great.
Eagles will set up for the
Back to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. 49ers offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a first and 10.
Watch out.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick 6.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick 6 here in the fourth quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
And now you get the pick 6, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for 2.
Will set up for the
Here's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful.
I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. The Niners offense ready to get back to work. They try to establish some tempo. They start this one with 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Oh, the ball's out. And the Eagles recover the football. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are, and I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway. Well, they all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Short pass. He's got Calcaterra. And they'll get it off 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes 3rd and goal. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. They're called in at the 2.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the 1st down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's got another one. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, I wasn't so certain about leaving the offense out there, but they did, and it paid off with a touchdown.
And I love it, Mike. I think we're starting to see this more and more often in today's NFL. Take advantage of field position. Put the trust in your offense. It's exactly what their head coach does here, and certainly pays off.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
So again, they will try for 2. This time, it comes from the 7-yard line. A pistol snap, back to Hurts. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. And that one incomplete. That's
pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receivers.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the fourth quarter.
Punt team out, ready to send this one away. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Eagles offense ready to get back at him. These fans set to head home happy. Very solid performance by the hometown side as they finish off a very decisive victory. Play action. Here's Hurts. That's caught downfield by Smith. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
On is Elliott to add the extra point. His kick is good, and the Eagles stretch things out even further. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The 49ers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. He'll tuck it and take off. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. The motion man here is Bull. So it's a win here for the Eagles. And this was as good as it gets. All 3 phases of the game in perfect harmony as they post a lopsided shutout victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from South Philly.